intro?
Let's go.
I'm going to share the link.
We'll do it live.
To...
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
All right, we're live. No intro tonight.
Let's do it.
We
I don't have. If you'd have set me up as set me up on the stream, I still have the intro in my StreamYard. I could have just clicked it for
Well,
you.
I mean,
I could have
Should have
clicked
had
the intro. I'm just we're already over half an hour late. We're supposed to start at 5:15. This is my first
Real
week back
professional
on my own goddamn show. I'm not even prepared.
Be like that.
So
This is the best way.
no.
Professional streamers aren't ready to aren't starting on time or
don't
all
you
the
know that
cool
it's
people don't start
emotionally
on time.
draining? Don't you
Wait,
know
are we live?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're already live.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta
You
put
should
my
have told
pants
me.
on.
I'd
Damn
have
it.
put my
We'll
pants-
do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
That's the intro. That's all we're getting tonight.
Sounds
There
good.
you
No
go.
fancy deep fake of everybody's faces. None of that bullshit. It's the
Right.
first week back. We're just gonna get right into it and try not to go more than an hour or two. I know everybody's got a lot of stuff to do this weekend, so we don't want to take too much of everybody's time. So we'll go around the horn. We got a full house tonight. I was gonna try to keep the show kind of on a smaller scale, but I got 9 people. We might have one more popping in here in a little bit, so that'll make a full house of 10. But going around, it's been a long time since I talked to anybody. So Strider, how you been, man? What's going on?
Doing all right. Just telling everybody. So I finally got my Yaira book in last Thursday, and I've had the damn busiest week ever of my life, and I have yet to be able to finish it. And I'm just really irritated because I want to try to, but I'm still going to take it to Dallas this weekend. It's going to be great. Going to meet the Saskas for the first time ever, Eric for the second time, and F&T guys. Just going to be fun.
You're gonna get that shit signed, right?
I am going to get that shit signed, absolutely. And I'm
Fuck
probably
yeah.
going to bring my ISO #1 and have Eric sign that too.
Awesome. And I understand you're taking a date with you, and that would be Vagabond. You're heading that way too, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll be there tomorrow.
It's spicy in that hotel.
I know the Saska sisters give the best hugs ever. I can't wait for that. And then-
I'm looking forward to that. That sounds
oh man,
fun.
it's like you get a hug and you're like, oh, I'm not taking a shower for the rest of the month.
Bruh.
But yeah, so I'll be there tomorrow. It's a last minute thing for me. So juggling work and some other stuff to get in. But my Yaira, everything box came in yesterday. I just need to open it. So hopefully I can do an unboxing before my flight tomorrow.
Nice.
Cool. So has anybody who has received it read it yet?
I was trying to start reading.
I've not.
I was trying to start. Like I got mine today. So like when I made that,
That's
video,
not a
when
dig. I was just generally looking for some opinions. I've heard pretty much good stuff.
Well, so far from
Yeah.
what I was trying to read, when I was starting to read some of it, it started pretty good. Like on par with the trailer. So,
I'm about 15 pages in, and I admit I did fall asleep, not because of the book, not because the book was boring, but I was just so damn tired from the weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, the book was really, really exciting. There's a lot of action, and like the panels are really small, so it's chock full of all sorts of stuff.
It's very chunky, dude.
Yeah, and it's a long book too. How long is it? Probably 120, 30 pages?
I don't know.
It's
Not gonna
it's
spoil it.
long,
This is
but like
actually-
just
this is
a
one of the
quick
longer
flip through.
this
It's
is-
pretty sick.
This is probably
It's
one of the
just-
longer.
what I
think it's
found
one of the
in it-
longer versions. Go ahead.
Yeah.
In going through it and just kind of looking through it, I haven't read it yet either, but I usually do a flip through, not all the way to the end, but I want to see the art. I want to see the way the book like it's paced, and yeah, it looks like it's paced very exciting, but very dense. You're gonna have
I'm seeing
they-
so much
X-Men
variation.
level,
Yeah,
yeah,
all
like
sorts of
X-Men
shit.
level
I'm
of
looking forward to seeing.
words
Yeah.
and interaction. The really exciting
I
part
make
is
that mistake
a lot of shit's
I'll
coming together there.
Professor, I do that shit all the time. I'll get a book I'm really excited about. It's like I'm just gonna kind of just pan through it and look at the art, and I always end up on that one page that spoils the whole fucking thing. So
I don't read it.
I'm-
I don't read it. I won't read it.
I'm afraid to
working
break the
on
seal.
this right now, so
Nice.
when I'm through
Nice.
this, Diesel isn't here, but when I'm through that,
If I break the
Actually,
seal,
just
it'll
picked
be
this up the
the,
other day.
the multiple comics that I've done of Rippaverse, and I think it'll finalize my entry into the cult of Rippaverse, so I'm really afraid to break the seal on this one.
Oh, nice.
Lone Wolf.
I'm trying to. This is good so far, very good. But like, this is like what's great about it. I can read a story, 2 stories. The stories aren't too long. They're maybe 10 pages a pop or a little more, and you can set it down. Like, it's huge and it looks really intimidating.
It does.
You can pick it up and put it down really easily. It's so fucking good though.
Just like my Johnson.
I knew somebody was gonna make it. Yep, we knew it was gonna happen.
There it is.
You could also.
I'm sorry.
Less than 5 minutes into the stream.
I'm sorry.
You could also defend yourself against a wayward, vagrant, homeless person on a subway with that fucking book. Just pop
right.
You could. Or with RedStrider's dick.
Back fentanyl's up.
Or you could just cut out a hole in the book, and that's where you keep your gun. So if they do pop off, you're already ready to go.
Right?
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
No one's gonna expect the 40. No one's gonna expect the 38 in the Harry Potter book. That's all I'm saying.
You're like, oh, all right.
Hey,
well,
I'm not saying. I think I've said this before, but there is, behind me somewhere. There's a studio gun. Really, you got to have one. You never know when they're going to come in the back door.
Right, exactly. Make it.
Well, Professor, we'll go. We'll get to you next, and then we'll kind of go the other way around. Are you trying to make it to Dallas too, or are you sitting this one out?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh no,
the other guy
do
named
not
Professor.
have money to travel currently. No travel money currently. I would love to make it out there. There's no way I could work it out. Unfortunately.
Yeah, us too. Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't work it around my work
Same.
schedule. Yeah. Emerald, what's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Finally taking some days off from work and getting some Fridays off. So definitely a long time coming after the first quarter of the year working almost max overtime. So quite enjoying it.
Right on, man. And Society. You've been busy. What's going on, man?
I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Doing reviews for Bounding. We just passed 100 episodes on the Bar Room. I think we're up to 102 now. Our Bible Lens is up to 45 as well. So whole bunch of content creation all across the board. Then of course I also have a full-time regular job too. So yay.
Wait, you write for Bounding into Comics?
I can't doing this part-time.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's the king of Bounding into self-appointed.
Literally the king of Bounding in the comics.
I did not know this. Awesome.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. Once a couple people left, I just named myself the king of Bounding in the comics because there's nobody left to stop me. So that's how
I met Society in Vegas 2 years ago when he was there.
Yeah. I was at Vegas a couple years ago, and I was also in Orlando a couple years ago. But that was like the last time I've actually made it to get out to one of them because I've had so much stuff going on. Personally, I haven't been able to get back out, so I not gonna be able to make Dallas this time around. Maybe if there's something going on in Florida towards the end of the year, I might be able to swing that one. But yeah.
Wait, you were in Orlando 2022?
Yeah.
Okay, I was also there.
Yeah, no, I was there too. In fact, I think it was Orlando 2022. It was me, Shagsworth, Culture Casino, Nick Weiser, Bigglesworth was there, a couple other people. Sheep was there, and then we all did like a stream, like live from Culture's streaming house.
Welcome to the week Rogues Gallery Misconnections.
What's that?
So welcome to the weekly Rogues Gallery Misconnections.
Misconnections, right? That's funny.
Yeah, I saw Sheep there, but I didn't know who you were at the time, so I probably did see you.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know who I was at the time, so that's fine.
And what about you, LG? What have you been up to?
Me? What am I doing? Man, I've been busy. Been busy with some other content stuff. I just posted a video of me getting Yara. I got Yara today.
I saw that.
So starting to look at that. I've been working on some other stuff for my other brand that I've been working on. Been working on color correction. Color correction's been fun, and DaVinci Resolve has been fucking a blast to work with. So I kind of put a video up of that. I've just been like working on my stuff with the content and planning out stuff and working my job and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And fighting off detractors one day at a time.
Yes.
Not really. I just literally I literally have a group of idiots that just sit there and watch me. And literally they decided to make a take a screenshot of my face before I ended up getting my haircut as a profile picture. I'm like, y'all are weird. And then,
What?
and then
now
wait,
he's
and
gonna
then,
be. He's gonna make sure.
Okay,
his
you
hair's
gotta.
perfect
Do you
every
have
week.
that? You gotta share that. We gotta share it with the rest of the class. We gotta see.
oh,
I need to.
what
Okay, if we're doing that, yeah.
what the
Let me see this.
what they
Let's show
posted.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me
Funny
find
how stupid Rip
So
Reverse.
it's
Why are
like-
you bringing that up? How stupid Rip Reverse detractors are because I revealed that my height was 6'3", and they're like, "Oh, you're an enforcer," and then they Photoshop my face on Santuan, the one who kicks Avery's ass 6 ways to Sunday, and then they try to make fun of me for it. I'm like, thank you, this is amazing.
bad thing? I was gonna say.
Right, hold on, I'm about
Yeah,
to
is
find
this
it right
something
now.
like-
Hold on,
Oh,
Are
dude,
you,
I'm
are
looking
you trying to
for
tell
it.
me this is a bad thing? Like, thank you very much. They stopped after that. Like, this is awesome. Keep them coming, guys.
They don't, dude. That's exactly what happens to them. If you can, like, are just very direct with them about it. Like, I don't give a fuck. They don't know what to do with you.
Mhm.
Like, they're only fueled by hate. Like, the ripoff verse tried that shit with me one time.
God,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, you're fat and you look like you have downs. And I'm like, I don't know about the downs, but I am fat. I need to stop fucking eating
Yeah.
that shit. You're right, bro.
Well,
Like,
it's funny.
seriously,
It wasn't
my
even
calorie
like
intake sucks.
Santuan standing there looking boring. It was like he's about to take both of his fists and slam him down on Avery's
Oh,
neck.
dude,
Like, it was an
that's-
awesome
hold on.
action shot. Like, this
That's
is great.
better than mine. They literally
Damn.
just took a screen cap of me. And I took it and I made a meme out of it. I put a dick where my mic is. I'm like, come on, guy, at least put some fucking effort
Try
in.
do
I'm like,
something.
it took me 5 minutes.
Dude,
Mockery is a beautiful.
I swear,
weapon.
man, you got into the Legion
Okay.
of Memers just through your dick memes alone. Like, I need to make a meme. What am I gonna do? Put a dick on it.
Put a dick in it.
Everybody's
Make it gay.
shooting
One's hidden
guns,
somewhere, you never know.
Dicks.
So
Everyone's
look
got
at
a dick in their hand.
Hey,
at
I
the
put a
private chat.
sandwich in Dermy's
Oh,
hand.
It's in
Here's
the
the dick
private chat, Iron.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
quote retweeted. I just quote retweeted. It was a quote retweet, but look at Richard Embry, and look what the picture is.
Hold on.
I'm trying to find.
You
the
guys
other-
get the fun detractors. I got called a race traitor yesterday.
Oh, for
I've got
fuck's
those too.
sake.
Those.
Oh, I saw that shit.
I know that was news.
Seriously,
Look at wait. I'll give you another one that's actually a little bit better. But
so I can't find it. I'm not seeing it. I'm probably just
you don't see
ignoring
it. Look right there. Look at the profile picture.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, y'all are ass. It's like, bro, come
That's
on,
awesome.
do better than that.
That's
I'm like,
fantastic.
come on, man.
That is definitely a Discord photo, by the way.
It is.
Look like
then-
Carl Winslow with hair.
Right.
Oh man.
It's a
Because
compliment,
I'm
by the
like,
way.
Oh, that.
I'm like, bro, imagine you're supposed to be a comic book creator, but you're over here making a picture of me. Like, don't nobody know me like that. But hey, make me more popular, I guess.
Why?
Everyone's
What's
just like, who is this guy? Oh god, even the
Exactly.
creators over there that are fucking detractors are so
Yeah.
retarded.
Oh wait, I got another one. Look at the second one that I posted in there. Go ahead and put that one up
Okay.
there. Go ahead. This is I have my little petty second because since people want to run their little mouth.
Oh no. Oh. AIDS patient Dean Pelton. Good grief.
Oh,
So take this info
God.
what you will. Take this info what you will. But these are the people that are attacking me. This is what they look like. That's
Is that
exactly
what
what
that
Richard.
was?
That is Richard Embry. That is what he looks
Of
like.
course.
You look better than
Oh,
him.
damn.
That man looked like he about. That man looked like, hey man, you
I
got
almost-
me.
That guy's got AIDS. Is that the guy that said I look like I have downs? That guy's got fucking progeria. Jesus Christ.
That man nose look like a shotgun.
It's like,
The fuck?
it's like Professor X's younger heroin addicted cousin. Good God.
Oh
How the hell
wait.
you-
Professor X,
how do-
but on
how-
meth.
How the man that man knows
It's
look like a
Frank Xavier.
Yeah, exactly. Frank Xavier.
well, it looks
behind
like-
the fucking 7
We don't talk about my
pouring
brother.
meth at 3 a.m.
Hey, Golf.
It just looks like the profile picture of a group of people who got busted in a Disney sting over in Orlando.
Yes, exactly. God.
Oh man.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry.
And then
You say that,
right?
Wait, go back.
I don't
Go
mean
back
to
to the
pick on
first
the
one.
black guy,
No, go back.
but you said that. That's the first thing I thought of. He's like messaging some 14-year-old and just like, wait a minute. What if this a cop, man?
He got caught
He's got that
mid-sentence.
moment of clarity.
Go back to the first picture because I'm gonna tell you what's funny about the first picture, right? That
This
guy
guy?
right there, that's supposed to be Frog Tully, the dude that literally has been hiding his face. I unblocked him just to talk shit. I'm like, bro, don't sit up here. You got some nerve to talk about what I look like, and you look like that, bro. You look like a Mexican with mumps. Let's not do this now.
I was gonna say, did he get stung by a bee or eat some shellfish that he was
Man, look-
allergic to? What's going on
Man,
with the
No, he
cheese?
didn't get stung by a bee. He got stung by all the bees.
No. You guys.
He looks like a human lollipop.
He's been eating all of the.
This guy.
He's
guys,
been
guys,
eating
guys,
all
I don't
of Kmart value Professor X's quarter pounders.
Guys,
That's
you
also
don't
an insult on
understand.
his age because Kmart's don't exist anymore.
This guy-
this dude looks like he.
Taco Tuesday.
I'll age
Very
myself. I
fucking
understand.
seriously, okay. Oh my
Hey,
god! I didn't know
wait,
this dude
Professor,
looked like-
wait,
I don't know if
Professor,
some more
first
jokes
dude,
there.
hey, Frog Tony look
Stunt
like
double Craig Pelton, being Craig Pelton, like Jim Rash or Moby.
Hey, Tony look like
Wait, go back to the other guy. Go back to the other guy real quick.
Go ahead.
Which one?
No, go the third guy right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy might as well just be named Jagged Slap. That's his name. It's not Razor Fist, he's just Jagged Slap.
Knife school. What the hell is this? Rip off verse / knife school. What like dude, seriously, the only knife this guy has is for chopping lines so he can snort them. Jeez.
I like
Oh, well,
knives.
apparently he's like a stunt
What a
man or
joke.
something like that too, or something.
No, he's
I-
not.
you
What's
can
he
tell
what's
he's-
he
you can tell
stuntman
he's a
for? High
stuntman.
school catalogs?
No, he probably is a stuntman. It looks like he took one too many roundhouses kicks to the face.
Mm.
Ew, what's wrong with
Pretty
him?
much.
And
Oh no,
Tony,
dude,
and-
this guy's got progeria and he does meth. Like, look at him. This is the guy at 2:12 in the fucking morning. You're leaving drunk from 7-Eleven, and he's behind the 7-Eleven scoring coke with the like the trashiest hooker you ever saw ever. That's the guy. Like that's
Plot
that's where
twist.
you see him. That's
I'm
his
sorry.
vibe.
Is that a stucco wall? Whose walls still have stucco on them?
I look at him.
Dude, he
all I can
lives in
think-
his grandma's
He
house.
popcorned
Give him
the
a
whole
break.
house.
All I keep thinking is Timmy. Timmy, Timmy, Timmy.
No, you
It
see,
looks like if
look how his
Walter
hand
White
is.
sampled his own product.
Somebody DM me this photo because look at his hand. Like, bro looks like he should be in a wheelchair. Like, you don't see it, but he's got that hand
Yeah.
position like he should be pushing the joystick. so he can
Yo.
go
It
forward.
should be
That's why when Timmy.
All you hear is like the Professor X theme slowly coming on in the background.
but played over
Exactly.
kazoo badly.
Oh, like kazoo.
Like a shitty kazoo version.
Hey yo, and tell
Oh,
me, hey, go
God.
back to the first one. Hey, go back to the first one. Don't he look like he eat right? He looks like the type of dude that eat refried beans out the can with his
Oh,
with
yeah.
his,
No,
with
bro.
his hands.
Not even
with
that.
his hands, nigga. Just
No, he looks like the guy who brings like his own can opener to the Comic-Con and then sits in the corner eats the cans of beans.
No, dude, he's got the refried bean can and the nacho cheese can, and he just pours it in like a fucking bucket and wears it around his face while he walks around.
This isn't for COVID.
Nah, he wasn't worried about COVID. That guy could have used a round of COVID or two.
Yeah.
he could have used the cocaine, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
you
seriously.
about to go watch this and get
Somebody
mad?
go back-
Let him.
somebody tell
Reminds me
Ripoff
of a
to
Goomba
this
in
guy
human
some of
form.
whatever he's on.
Right?
I just
Yeah.
Why does this guy look so? He looks terrified that he's having his picture taken. Just,
Oh no!
Please have a seat over here in the corner, sir.
right?
I don't want my boyfriend to know that I'm here.
That dude looked like he take up 2 chairs.
I want to play a game. If this guy was asking you a question, what would it be? Mine. I'll go first. You're walking out of a grocery store. He's just the random guy. Hey man, you got a cigarette? It's the first thing I think of when I see him.
I thought he was about to ask. I thought he was about to ask like if pills can consent. That's what he like to say.
What's the age of consent in this state? Anyone know?
Oh fuck no, bro. Dude look like
Nah,
oh,
he
man.
comes to you
Where's
like
the homeless shelter in this area?
hey, you got any? You got any of them social media likes? Man, come on, guy.
I make a really good puppet show.
Nobody's like the post for me. Like, you want to watch a puppet show? You want to bring your kids with me? Hey,
You want to know how I got
right?
these
Let's go
scars?
see-
Yo, somebody showed me that picture. Somebody sent me that. I was like, oh no. Oh
Hellhound.
no. Hellhound, don't I said
Who
Hellhound
is he?
sent me that
Who
picture.
kill?
I was like, no. That's why I sent the picture. I'm like, dog, this is what they're not sending their best. They're not. I'm sorry.
No.
You know what?
That
They
is
might
close.
be. But come on, bro. And they want to sit here and talk about me. I'm like, bro, don't you ever in your life.
Rippaverse has the best fans.
Well,
Rippaverse has the best fans. The
Hey,
greatest.
Hey, Jack just
They're
sent
just
the
not
link.
sending their best
Hold
to
on.
attack. Just
you know, I mean, I think it's just a matter of time. The walls are closing in on Eric July. His entire business
Yes,
is
any day
crumbling,
now.
and his marriage is falling apart. And
Don't
pretty
worry,
soon,
guys. We'll get him this time.
Yeah.
is
And
companies
when
days away
that
from
time
bankruptcy.
comes, then
Chapter 11.
Comicsgate may actually
Okay.
put out a product.
One of
Oh,
them.
you know what's gonna-
That was the
Okay.
gayest monitor slap I've ever seen.
Oh!
Eh.
Okay.
It wasn't
Yeah,
even
the,
proper, like smack. Like Gary at least had the decency to throw something. He's like, eh.
Okay.
And
check
I
out
loved his
Jack
reaction
Tart's
after he
last
threw
link.
that head at the monitor. Then he's like, "Oh crap!"
Oh
So,
shit!
I mean,
love
that
Gary
was
wasn't
like-
even trying.
That was like the zestiest grunt I've ever heard.
Hey, I just posted Jack Tart's link. You want to post it on screen? You're gonna laugh.
You're gonna want to see this.
Oh no! I just saw it.
Oh my god! Hold on.
It's not funny. It's
Oh
hilarious.
man,
It's not sad at all. Oh. Completely different from what I thought he was doing. But that's great.
Oh, Jack.
You are not alone.
guys, age jokes is so 1980s. We have monkeypox now. Can we at least update the record just a little?
Wait for
Yeah,
the
no one
table.
cares
Why,
no one cares
does-
about AIDS anymore. Come on.
why does it? Wait, why does his head look like that, brother? Why does his hair got? Like, oh no, this man got a. This man got a
Dean-
roll bump on the top of his head.
Dean Pelton's looking rough.
Oh
Jeffrey.
shit!
I gotta get that off my screen.
That man looked like he had an idea stuck in his head for the past 20 years. Nigga, fuck you. Playing with puppets, head ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? I be trying to be nice. You don't understand. I be trying to be nice. I don't say nothing. I just be like, look, bro, leave me alone. I just want to enjoy what I enjoy, you know, and make my shit in peace, please. And they want to sit here and talk about me being homeless and this, that, and the third. Apparently, this is a fucking green screen back here.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is fake shit.
Hey,
Man, leave
hey,
me
at
alone.
least you actually have like at least you actually have like a bed or a couch in your background, unlike some people who we know who frequent the show.
Hey. He does have the ability to hang a TV in the background.
Yes.
No, a TV mount. A
Yeah.
TV mount without the
The mount
TV.
is there.
My ability. It's just on the wall, and the box is sitting under it, like that can go up.
This
there,
is
you know?
great. He's not even.
Dude.
I didn't even invite him tonight, and he's still getting shit.
Dude's whole room is a
man.
TV mount without a TV and a vacuum cleaner outside of the box. That's all I have.
Oh wait, let me check on his stream and see how he's feeling right now.
I feel very attacked.
Relax.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Have you guys been watching posting MSKWs?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And he go.
Yeah.
And I haven't
They,
checked.
they started posting it
recently.
again. Yeah,
Oh,
he's making more videos again now.
Good.
He's doing the Lord's work. Oh
That's what
man.
said.
I mean,
I tell
he
MSK
could just-
that channel's the best thing that could have ever happened to him.
I was gonna say he could literally just cut out like last week's show when we spent like an hour just roasting the lack of entertainment in his room. I mean, that alone, get a month's worth for like.
That was the original. I found the original post that they were doing. That I found, and I took a screenshot of it. That's what it was. It was some random dude that did it too. Some random unknown that I didn't know about. That literally sits like who sits in here? Like honestly, imagine just imagine, if you will, right? Just you having a podcast, or you're supposed to be creating stuff. You're supposed to be a creator, but you're sitting here on a podcast, with other creators talking about somebody else for 4 hours.
Yeah, Selena.
Yep.
What the fuck? Yeah,
Pretty
I saw
much.
that.
It's pretty sad.
It's just funny.
It is pretty funny though.
It's hilarious.
I mean, he looks like Kid in Play and Richard Pryor did the fusion dance.
Yup, exactly. Yup.
Oh fuck.
With dance and talk. Look, we'll dance on you. Look, talk shit about you and dance on you afterwards. How about that?
Oh my head.
People are weird, man.
You know what you should do? You should save it, make your own like meme out of it, and like post it on their stuff.
Yeah,
I
like
would.
cartoonize it, make it into an anime gif.
I plan on. I might. I just might have.
Yeah,
to do
just put like excuse me, and then like post it every time.
I would. That would be one of those. Yeah, I'll put excuse me.
I would even make that into one of your emojis for your channel too.
Yeah.
Loud ass bitches, boy. And then, I'm like, bro, please. They be like, oh, you don't talk to women. I'm like, bro, do you not know what job I work?
Mm-hmm.
No, I videotape them dancing half naked.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't talk to them. I don't get permission. I just do it. I just so happen to be there.
Everybody gets a regulation. I can't speak. I can't make eye contact.
Oh, they're looking dead at me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, where's that picture? I need to make a meme of that. Really?
Well, real quick, let's. I want to check out the chat
shit.
real quick. We got some people. Devil, it's good
What's
to
up,
see
Devil?
you again, man.
Woo.
Hey, you guys got to watch that candy tier list we did. That was
MSK, hello.
What up, Jack? Jack Tarlet, how are you?
Hopefully MSK left before he started roasting his room again, so he'd have to hear all that.
I ain't said it.
I told him I could 3D print him a bed.
This 3D look. This black man is innocent.
You used to be part of the human race, but now you want to be an anime character. Who doesn't want to be an anime character?
Right?
I would love to have Shinigami powers.
Right? I will Kamehameha the fuck out of anybody. You can talk shit if you want to.
No, I'd rather be a Digimon. I think that's
a friend of
But
mine.
how you doing, Lace? Welcome to the show. Hey.
Oh.
All right. Let's see.
What up, Jack Tarlad? How you doing, Jack?
Jack Tarlad. Check out the group chat.
What do you do?
Yeah, I already sent the link. That was that picture.
He did another one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
actually pretty great.
Yeah, that was a fantastic meme. Yeah, we do got a full house tonight. I'm not good at sticking to my own rules. We're gonna start keeping it small, no more than like 5 or 6 people. Now it's like I got I just had to do first in first.
Well, before we go in here, I just need to make a very, very important announcement because we've been going on now for about 28 minutes. I just want to let everyone know that Selena, you have been on here for 28 minutes and no one's heard a single word you've had to say because you've been muted the entire time. So now we can move on.
You're still muted.
Oh.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Dipsy Mayer did this exact same thing.
She kind of plays producer.
Isn't that the standard
okay. He
default for
didn't
most
say
of the
anything. I
women?
was
That's
just
true?
laughing the whole time.
She's reminding me to check the chat and everything else. So,
Speaking of which, Darnell has a link, so I sent it to him.
yeah, I sent it to him before. MSK is apparently going to have sex tonight. Good for you, MSK.
Good for
What's his
you.
name?
And he had to make sure to specify with a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A girl from Thailand? From Thailand?
Love you. Long
Look,
time.
just because the dog is female, that does not count as a woman. I just want to let that be.
No. That you got that confused with the rest of the
did, right?
You got the rest of the confused with the rest of the detractors. The Eric Gelati.
Oh yeah, the dog humpers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hide the peanut butter. Hide the peanut butter.
Oh, you finished the Deadpool?
Oh,
nice.
hey. So is that supposed to be? Is that a just a statue, or is that an actual wearable mask?
Oh, it is.
So cool.
It's a mask. Okay, it is. Yeah. Did you make that for one of your kids or something, or because it's tiny?
Yeah, it doesn't fit my head. It's close, but I need about 10% more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yo,
So
bro,
I'll
it just
I'll
makes
send
sense
you
off
I'll send you
What?
body shaping tools for the 3D print, and then
What's
you
up,
can
Tony?
you can do all your measurements and stuff for that.
Ooh,
Professor,
that would be
give me-
perfect. Because having it actually have a tight fit would be nice, or good fit.
Yeah, yeah. So you
Professor,
just I'll send you a
uh,
link to the tools to measure everything
run it.
yourself, and then you 3D
I
print
want
the
it.
tools yourself.
Come
I
on,
mean, you want a tight fit, but not
Definitely.
too tight.
Yeah.
run it.
Yeah.
Hey, Professor,
It could
give
be
me
a
that.
popcorn
Right
book, too.
That looks amazing.
Professor,
Are you going
run
to
me
swap
that.
out the eyes? Is that PLA for the eyes?
I want it. Run it. No, put it. No. Send it right here. I want it. I'm gonna test it out for you. I'm gonna make sure it's good. I'll be the.
You're gonna have to cut your hair first.
Right.
No. I'm gonna cut the top off.
I'll have to make a bigger one.
Off, cut the top off, and then it'll be the only Deadpool with a flat top. That's it.
The flat top makes
Run
a
it.
shape for
Top,
the
top, out the top.
Right.
like Ironheart.
So cool.
So that reminded me of this. Just want to
Deadpool
check this out
Wolverine
real quick.
popcorn bucket. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. There's printer files up for these already.
Oh no, this is real.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll try to get one, but if I don't,
Yo.
yes,
Wait, are they actually selling that popcorn bucket?
Yes.
Yes.
they are. Yes, absolutely.
Yo, that's
I still
wild.
need to try to snag me the Dune popcorn bucket.
You know that this is in response to the Doom
It
Pump.
is.
Oh, oh, it absolutely is. So, guys, here. Let me put this in the private chat really quick. This is why I'm not concerned with whether or not I get one of those.
Brought to you by Boda
Oh,
Mile.
there you go,
apparently.
Vagabond. You'll enjoy this. From the same place that I happened to find that, or my wife found can't speak, found that, but I just put something in the private chat. You can throw that up.
Okay, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting
Oh,
it
nice.
right now.
I can absolutely put that guy together. I think I almost have all the colors for that.
Can you
except
make
for
one
maybe
that fit in Wolverine's mouth? Just asking for a friend.
So you're making this to eat popcorn out of, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Sure.
Wait, the hell's
Wow.
popcorn?
Sure.
It's Scrub's dog paws, right?
Yeah, that too. And whatever else you might have dirt on.
Wow,
Now,
I popped in at the wrong time.
It's talking about sex toys.
So-
it's okay.
Yeah.
So since you brought up that you showed your mask off, that I guess we'll just start with topic number 2 first. Is all the reports are saying that due to pre-sales and everything else, Deadpool and Wolverine could, as some of us predicted, make $1 billion.
No way.
Nope.
I was waiting for you to
I
be
already
here
got
for this
mine.
one, Joker.
That's
You're
crazy.
still. We're gonna hold. I still think it will. You still think it will. We'll see what happens.
I think it will.
If what I'm hearing is true from Deadline, it's going to need to make $1 billion to make zero.
Well, yeah, that's true. I didn't say be profitable, but it's gonna be. It'll be the first one in a long time to actually cross
When's
that
it come out?
That's a key
threshold.
distinction to make. Yeah.
July.
It comes out late July. That's a problem right there.
I think the 22nd.
Well, is it because everyone's out of school?
It's what you're running into back to school spending.
That's true.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You're running into Despicable Me. That
Well,
Oh,
wouldn't back
no.
to
It'll be
school
out
spending be
earlier,
like
but-
September?
Not
July
in most of the
26th.
world. You gotta say because a lot of places people go back to school in August. Like here
Yeah.
in Georgia, it's back in August. So
dude, we
I
go
think
back
in a lot
at
of
the very
places.
end of freaking July.
Really? Damn.
Retarded here.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
dude. Last year it was like
I've
July.
been out of
freaking
school
30th
too
or
long,
some
so-
shit.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, everywhere I grew up, well, the only 2 states I went to school was Nevada and Arkansas, and we always went back in late August.
They have
All of
schools in
July
Arkansas?
was, yeah. I
Was
mean,
it just a shed behind your
So,
house?
so
Well, back
so
in the
Iron,
day,
So, Iron, let me ask you this. Let's say, hypothetically, we don't know yet, that it does make $1 billion, and it still doesn't turn a profit. Okay,
Well, what's
what?
the do we know the production?
I don't
cost,
give
or-
a shit about that. I
hasn't
don't care
officially
that
come out
Disney
yet.
makes any profit at all.
Well, Disney
according to-
Disney won't be bragging about the profits. They'll be bragging about how much it made. And we will be
Well,
talking
correct.
about the profits, unfortunately.
So according to the Deadline, which is usually pretty good on this, they are saying that they're reporting that it's going to need to make about $1 billion to break even, which means depending on how much their marketing is, that production cost is somewhere minimum between $300 to $350 million.
Mhm.
Okay,
Which-
I
here's
would
my
say,
question.
you have to remember because the production was delayed for a number of months due to the writer strikes that I probably added on into it a bit. But I mean, put it like this: I mean, if Captain Marvel cost almost $300 million production wise alone, how much money are they possibly going to put into Wolverine and Deadpool? Because we all know that Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds was not a cheap buy; that they spent a lot of money to get those two in this film.
Well, also with the
They spent a lot of
umpteen
money to
different cameos we are inevitably going to have, good and bad, that's probably going to factor into a lot of it.
Now, here's the and
Not to
I'm
mention the
not
ones they
cheering
rumored
for
to remove.
Disney's success or Marvel's success. I want this movie to succeed for Ryan Reynolds, for the character, and the fact that they're going to be doing something, hopefully, I still have hope, outside of the MCU norm. So I do want it to be successful for that reason.
Here's my question. So what you guys
kind
think
of
about
as a fuck
merchandising?
you to actual MCU. Go ahead.
Oh, what do you guys think about merchandising after the movie is? So, I mean, I know the movies. So if it's predicted to hit $1 billion, right, and they break even, do you think they're putting their stakes on merchandising right after?
If it's good,
well,
maybe.
We know it's not doing well. We know that they're not going to make any money on third party licensing because it'll go straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah, probably right about that.
So
yeah.
So
it's not like they'd be making anything about with Legos or action figures, so they already own all that. I don't really know.
Yeah, the Marvel Legends are already sold out.
Advertised to kids. Yeah, the toys, the action figures that adults are getting, but they're not going to have a wide range of people to market this to. It's a rated R movie, so it's not going to be kid targeted at all. So merchandising isn't going to make a
which is actually kind of funny because the first Deadpool movie. No, never mind. That was didn't they reference something about taking kids to Deadpool? Was that the first one?
That was part 2. They did a re-release in PG-13 that was actually worth going to see because they added additional footage that they didn't use in the rated R version. So it was kind of like a director's cut meets edited version. The edits weren't that big of a deal. I still prefer the rated R version, but I still went and saw it just for the extra stuff. Now, talk about merchandise. I don't know how well this helped, but it was kind of funny. The soundtrack to Deadpool 2 was the highest selling. I think it had like 3-4 weeks in a row as the highest selling album in the United States.
Really?
And Canada.
Yep.
Yeah,
I have it. I love it.
It had the Celine Dion did the James Bond theme song. It had a lot of just great. It was similar to James Gunn. They really incorporated a lot of good music into the overall film. I love Deadpool 2. I love both those movies, but me and her have a thing for Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. When Deadpool 1 came out, on my bad. Like, I would see the little keychains, just everything Deadpool. Kids were buying shirts or whatever stuff. So it might be like, okay, we break even on the movie, but maybe the merchandising we make up on that. You know what I'm saying?
I think they burned that out, man. There's so much.
Well, here's the thing.
So much Deadpool shit. So much shit.
There is, but there's a reason for that.
I have
because
tons
Deadpool
of it. I can't buy more of it.
Deadpool is the last cool superhero. Everybody else sucks. In every single because Marvel has made these superheroes just completely lame in the zeitgeist. Deadpool is the only cool one left because he's a sarcastic son of a bitch. That's kind of all he's got going for him.
Well, and it's got a two thing and Wolverine. So if you're gonna say you got the two remaining cool characters.
The only real angle to this Deadpool Wolverine movie is that after 7 years since the Fox and Disney deal was finalized, that this is really the first introduction to the Fox universe that we've seen in the MCU up to this point. So this is where we're supposed to get all of the X-Men characters and Fantastic Four and like all this other stuff that's supposed to be leading on to the next few years. So it took us 7 years to get to this point, and I remember back in 2017 saying this is probably a bad idea, and everyone's telling me, oh, don't worry, because one day we're gonna get Wolverine and the Hulk in an MCU movie. It's gonna be all worth it. And it's like, how that end for everyone involved.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, what they could do is
partner up with Joker jump in.
Oh, my bad.
I hate to keep being the Debbie Downer on this thing because I know a lot of you here want this thing to do well. I want it to do well too.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I'm just I want this film to do well because I want movie theaters to do well. That's my big concern. Because right now the movie theater industry is on the brink of collapse. It's ready to shut down. If this film hits $1 billion and breaks even, the money you're gonna get from merch sales is pennies on the dollar. It's not gonna move the needle at that much to say that this film is a success. So great, the film hits $1 billion, but you made dick on it. That's not.
I mean, I agree with that because look, at the end of the day, they didn't put $300 or $350 million on the production budget just so they can make money off of merch sales. I mean, they want the money back from the box office. Yeah. But the problem, like I said,
there's just no way they're going to make a profit. I just think it's going to do well.
Well, okay. Well, I hate to be that guy, but if it doesn't profit, it didn't do well.
Oh, I don't care about that. It's about the optics. Comparably speaking to the other movies, it's gonna kick the shit out of them. That's what it's almost
but it's a low bar though, right? Because like I said, our last couple of movies was what? Captain Marvel 2, and that one was the worst drawing MCU film ever. We had Black Panther 2 before that, and there was another really bad. Oh, Ant-Man 3 was one that was really bad too.
Those are all trash. What was the last one that actually made $1 billion? Was it No Way Home?
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home is the only one since Endgame that's made $1 billion.
It's Endgame. That's what I'm talking about.
No Way Home is Sony.
Yep.
Marvel didn't make shit.
These are all things. Yeah, and I'm not really concerned about this movie making $1 billion. Yes, it doesn't make them a profit, and I'm actually glad about that. That's fine. They still, Ryan Reynolds still got paid. Hugh Jackman still got paid. Everybody that worked on it that did a good job making a good movie. Hopefully. So they got theirs.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And the movie theaters are going to do good regardless if if Disney makes a profit. So I don't give a shit about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if they
the movie being a
movie,
success in the eyes of the fans and everything else is what's important to me. Them making a profit, I could give a shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. That's all I care about. If the movie's good, everything else I don't give a shit about. If the movie's good, it'll develop legs. Like Guardians 3. I didn't think it was great, but it was good. It was compared to everything else that was out at the time. It was really good, and it had legs, and people went to see it. And I think
financially speaking, it did better than. I think it even did better than. Didn't it do better than Thor: Love and Thunder? I think.
Yes,
that's not.
Yeah.
Financially speaking, yeah.
But
it wasn't played with a shit ton of delays.
But it also failed to turn a profit. These are failures. These are failures. Failure is not success.
Well, the problem is that all of for at least the next 2 years, all of the MCU's projects are slated to be like this because they preemptively thought that because this gravy train was never going to end, they set every single budget to be about $250 to $300 million before reshoots, right? So the next one, like the next big one, is Captain America 4. That's probably going to be a $300 million film when it comes out because of how many reshoots. Yeah, I said at least 300 million, right?
Yeah, that's
not just a few
considerably worse than this.
They changed the title on that. They've reshot it from top to bottom, soup to nuts multiple times. There's
the leaks about the screenings have been horrid.
Yeah. They reshot the entire film. They took 5 months of reshoots. That is reshooting the entire film. Then they added another 22 days because they added Giancarlo Esposito to the film. So yeah, that happened. So you're talking it
could possibly be the most expensive MCU non-Avengers film to date. Like this movie because of how much you put in.
And it's gonna flop.
You are talking maybe
nice. I want.
Oh wow. So that production budget for Captain America 4, you're talking possibly 425, somewhere around there.
So then, what else do you have after this? So let's just move Deadpool, the Thunderbolts movie, which look, that one can very easily be hit for another round of reshoots, just like the last 4 projects they've done up to this point too.
Don't forget Young Avengers.
No, that hasn't even officially been announced yet. So the only ones that have been officially announced: Fantastic Four, which is in, I guess, pre-production still. Blade is an absolute mess, and it'll probably end up getting canceled before it ever sees the light of day.
Yep.
And then after that, you have Avengers 5, which I don't know if you guys heard the story earlier this week. They're essentially going to move straight into Secret Wars with Avengers 5, and they're talking about having over 60 MCU characters in that film.
I hate this timeline.
And so, quite literally, what's going to happen is anyone who has ever starred in any Marvel movie ever is going to be in this Avengers 5 film. Yeah. It don't matter if it's the Fantastic Four movies, all the X-Men. They're going to find that dude who was wearing the motorcycle helmet playing Captain America in 1980. They're going to pull that guy out. Like everyone who's ever been in anything Marvel related is going to be in this film. That's their last shot.
Hey, I'm looking forward to hearing
factories. That's it.
Yeah.
Like Deadpool Wolverine's going to be a cameo factory. Like what the hell?
But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that movie though because it's going to have my favorite hero of Shang-Chi in the cock rings.
Oh.
So
Shang-Chi.
And someone has said that, and I reported on this not too long ago. Taylor Swift has met with Kevin Feige.
Oh God.
As Dazzler.
Well, no, because they said, they said the article had said it was going to be a show called Phantom Blonde, which was an old set in like the 1950s noir series, and I'm like, Dazzler, just go with Dazzler.
Oh, great! They might
have bringing something back from the 40s.
Introducing
what is it? Is it just a comic book of her in the kitchen?
Back, guys.
Already.
I mean, it's just like this whole thing. Like, let's be honest, it's probably dead. It's probably dead, and Disney's just trying to find some kind of desperate way to keep it all alive. But the news going into all of these projects, like, there is no good news right now. Like, the Deadpool film has been largely unscathed outside of the writer's strike, which wasn't really in their control. But outside of that, all of these productions are marred with bad storytelling, bad writing. They have to reshoot everything. Even the Disney Plus series, we have this Agatha show that's changed its name 5 times in the last 2 months. We have that the Ironheart one that was actually canceled that they decided to greenlight for a second time. Now that's going to be pushed back to next year. Daredevil shot 9 episodes, half the season for their show, and then they stopped it and then rewrote the entire thing. And now they're starting from scratch on that one altogether as well. So none of these things are doing well.
I've also heard that there's rumors that in development, which really means nothing, a second season for Hawkeye. And I'm like, why?
What?
I thought Renner said he's not. He's done.
Well, it's not.
Well, it wouldn't be him. It's going to be the girl.
Renner.
Yeah, it's going to be the girl.
Which here's the thing, Haley Steinfeld is actually a pretty good actress, and Kate Bishop was not awful in that. There were still moments of girl bossing, but she was not awful. There was, but not as much as, not comparatively, not nearly as much. So that wouldn't be as bad, just taking with the presuming that it continued that tradition, but we all know that's not going to happen.
And
I mean, if we're being completely, I was going to say real quick, if we're being completely honest, Hawkeye, as mediocre as it was, it's probably the best Disney Plus MCU show they've done to this point. I can't think of anything better.
I would say that, because again, I watched them all, so folks didn't have to. The best show, at least as far as pure family entertainment went, was Ms. Marvel. As far as that would promote like traditional family type values and stuff. That was probably the best.
Yeah, the problem was that no one saw it though. Like that was the problem with that show. It was like the lowest rated of all.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know,
the problem with that was that they spent essentially 10 years gaslighting everyone into believing that Miss Marvel was like the super popular character that everyone loved and was selling out all these comic books
Rebooting
all
her
over
multiple
America.
times.
definitely
Yeah,
not.
then she wasn't
And
working
then-
on her own, so they made her a mutant. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And then we also
After
know that
being
they
an Inhuman.
are, and then we also know that if you were watching any of the Disney Plus shows and what happened at the end of the Marvels, if you watch that, which again they are teasing the young Avengers.
You know, someone who we haven't talked about in a while, and I'm just kind of surprised she disappeared off the face of the earth. When's the last time we brought Brie Larson? Isn't that like a
Oh my
name that
God.
just like no one's
Nobody
talked
cares.
about in a minute?
I think
Well, I haven't
she
watched
wants
Carter
nothing to
in a
do
while.
with
Said
Marvel.
no.
Okay, and it's because she has a new PR team who has told her keep your mouth shut.
To leave.
Yeah, smart.
Keep your mouth shut. Yeah.
Whoever her new
Please,
PR
shut
team
up.
needs to be
Shut up,
everyone's
Sophie.
PR team.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Rule-
shut the fuck up.
Rule number one:
PR
never miss
team.
an opportunity to shut the fuck up.
Rachel Zegler
Her new
needs
PR
that,
team just
PR
needs to
team.
get her feet off the internet. That's their
Oh,
main
God.
job. That's what they spend all their day doing.
Or just have her wear shoes, just regular tennis shoes.
And
Chucks,
they're like,
I don't
no,
care.
no,
Just-
sweetie. Put some tennis
No,
shoes
open
on.
toes.
Here's some Jordans. Put these on.
I'll be right back.
Cover that up.
That'd be funny.
Now,
Or
Well,
just learn
especially
from
because
You-
she
you
kind of
fucking
made an
elitist.
enemy of Disney, so it's like the enemy of my enemy is now my friend because she's like, I don't know, do they
Yeah.
want me back?
I
And
think
we're like,
she's done
oh.
with it, dude. I don't think
Oh,
she's
yeah.
coming back. And I don't think that.
And
they're
I
gonna
think
like that she
it's not
basically
even
didn't have
it's
good
not
things to
even
say.
it's not even just the PR, because that's one thing. The fact is that from everything that I heard, she's just not a likable person. It's like people within the industry
Yeah.
that, like, all of her political BS aside, who would otherwise be on her side, even they can't stand her because she's just an insufferable person to be around.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
well,
Most
so
of them are.
speaking of things no one's seen in a while or at all, how about the Acolyte? Huh?
MSK's bed.
I gotta say, I got divorced this week, and the Acolyte was still the worst thing to happen this week.
You mentioned it.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
So yeah, let's
Force is
go
female
in.
and gay.
Right.
The Force.
She
We all know
really
what the
did
Force
lean
is now.
into put a chick in it and make her gay. That is the
Lean
fucking
into
Force
it.
now, from what I've been hearing.
Okay,
I,
so-
Galactic
I can't
scissoring.
confirm this because I'm not watching it.
If I may, I said this in my video this morning about this. 2015.
Hi, Darnell.
When we got our first glimpse of what Disney Star Wars was gonna be, and we see the famous picture of Kathleen with some gals with the t-shirts that said the Force is female.
Mhm.
So we all cringed a little
It
bit,
is.
and we are kind of like, oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. If we knew then what we know now, that is.
I think we
that-
did know
female.
Okay, okay. Hang on.
We didn't know how female though.
Well, that was not just that was not just a cringy slogan. That was not just a cheesy PR campaign. That was a declaration of war.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we lost.
Yeah. Star Wars is gone. It is never coming back. Anybody
It is
holding
dead.
out hope, like at least with Marvel, there'll be little sub things here and there that'll be enjoyable. X-Men
They've done-
97, fucking loved it. Deadpool, I'm confident it's going to be good, but it's going to be few and far between. And as a whole, it's just as dead. But
They've
I don't know.
done
Nothing can get as dead as Star Wars now.
No,
they've done so
Go
much
ahead.
damage to this.
Star
would
Wars
take-
and Doctor Who.
Though they've done
yeah.
so much damage to this. Like, if Kathleen Kennedy was to get fired tonight, it would take them a minimum
matter.
10 years to recover from the damage that they've done over the last
I don't
10
think they
years.
can
so.
recover. I don't think it's possible.
10 years
No,
would be
no, I
a
don't
dream
think
come
there is
true,
any.
to be honest. I think it'll take
Here's
lifetimes.
This
They
has
need to
been-
shelve it. They have to shelve it, just like they have
Yeah.
to shelve Star Trek. They have to shelve Marvel.
Doctor Who.
They've got to stop for 10 plus years
Well, no.
and then slowly reintroduce with
I-
whole
First,
new
everyone.
showrunners. No one from the current showrunners or directors or any of them from these franchises come back in 10 years after it's been shelved.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, they
I
have
was-
to be
I-
gone permanently. But what they really have to
Yeah.
do Before any of that, they've got to stop and clean up all the midichlorians those lesbians left all over the floor. The course is just messy. It's sticky. It's gross. And if you guys didn't notice,
Snail
since we were on the
trails
topic,
everywhere.
if nobody notices the model of car I'm currently unpacking, it's very key to this current topic that we're covering right now.
It's female.
This is a Subaru.
It's female.
Is there a U-Haul in the
Vehicle
other
of
box?
choice by 9 out of 10 lesbians.
Exactly. 9 out of 10 lesbians choose, and the other ones choose a U-Haul.
Oh my god! How many people have seen this show? By the way, anybody?
I have.
With the
So
acolyte.
you have.
all right.
I'm hate watching on the high seas tonight after this.
You are okay.
not.
Vagabond, have you seen it? Are you going to?
Only because my partner's right.
Star Wars has died to me, so I don't
Yeah.
watch anything new modern
I'm-
Star
I
Wars.
can't even
Shows
watch
it.
the
That's
old
what I'm
Star
doing.
Wars. I see anything Star Wars, I
Yeah.
recoil.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
like for me,
okay,
if
I
I
got
can watch all the George Lucas stuff, 100% fine.
I can't.
It's just like anything new that comes out, I didn't bother to go see Mandalorian. I don't care how people liked it or whatever. I didn't bother to see. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's Disney Star Wars, I'm out. That's it. I'll watch maybe a fan made thing or whatever. But other than that, I'm 100% out. Everyone else talking about it and like if they enjoyed whatever series or not, I don't.
Right.
I just really don't care. They lost me as a customer.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You take what they're doing with the acolyte here. So this is 100 years before the prequels to the rise of Palpatine. The one thing that doesn't make sense now in that entire timeline is George Lucas.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like I'll watch people's reviews on them and stuff, but like it's like there's so many, like that's why I'm always really into anime and stuff. Is like, okay, well, let me watch something I enjoy. As
Joker's
opposed to,
right,
like,
though.
Speaking of on a
So then what is the next logical choice? You either have to scrap everything that you have put in
Which they're not
as
going to
a-
do.
as a company, or the most horrible thought ever, which is to reboot the prequels and the OT.
That's what they're
You know
gonna
that's
They're going to
direction
do
they're
as soon as
going.
Lucas is dead. They will do it as soon as Lucas has died.
No,
You
I
really
think
think
before
I
that?
don't
then.
think anybody will
I think
care by
before.
then.
Well-
I don't think they do
well-
it at all.
Well,
I think
irony.
he's dead.
Well,
That
dead,
would be
dead.
a tremendously stupid risk.
Well,
I
mean,
don't see
we see
studios
it
doing
with
that for
Doctor
that
Who.
alone.
I mean,
But
I
to
don't
be-
watch
but
Doctor
to
Who,
be- but to be quite honest, it doesn't matter if Lucas is dead. He can't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't own
No,
it.
I don't think they do anything with it. I think they let it stay dead. I think it's dead. They've killed it.
No,
We're just
they're gonna
watching
keep-
death
no,
throes.
we're,
It's
we're
over.
watching that reanimated corpse and like, and
Yeah, it's done.
I said
They
this
won't
on
reboot it
on a.
because there won't be any money to do it.
I said
no
this
one
on the
will pay for
MSK
it.
stream. They're no longer beating a dead horse. They're a necrophiliac company. They're fucking this corpse so hard into the ground. They just like they finish fucking it and they're like, okay,
Oh no.
oh, the show, let's keep going, and they start again.
But enough
They're
about
going-
Star Wars fans.
They are going. They're going to.
They're not Star Wars
retcon
fans,
The
they're fucking
prequel and original
foolish.
trilogy. It will happen before Lucas dies. They are building
Yeah.
to that. They are
My-
building to that.
My dad had that theory actually a while ago. He's like, I think they're going to reboot it. I'm like, oh, come on, Dad. I don't think so. There's no way. Because he was the one that watched it, one of the ones watched into theaters. And that's what actually kind of just grinds my gears so much about this whole thing. Because Star Wars used to be a family affair. Like that was one of my some of my best memories. It's how a lot of people were. It was something
Yeah,
you
like
passed
they-
down to every generation. My dad passed it down to
Oh,
me, and
yeah.
I'm going to pass it down to my kids. I'm going to tell them there's only 6 Star Wars films. No matter, I don't care what they tell you in school. There's only 6 Star Wars films, and that's all. That's it. I love because the people that I will love my future kids too much to show them how the story ends according to the people who took it over after Lucas. I will love them too much to do that to them. And I think it's-
Your kids will be walking around, wow, Dad, it's too bad all they did after the first 6 movies was write a bunch of books, but at least they're really good. I know.
Well, I agree with
they
Strider.
could have made.
I that's what I plan to do. The same thing as Strider's doing was like I'll have my kids read the books, watch the original movies from George Lucas, and tell them, because to me, all the Disney stuff is not canon. I don't care what everyone
It's
says.
absurd.
It's not canon to me. I don't care. And so, you know, I was like, here, you can watch. It's like what was it? You can watch Hamtaro, which I mean, I like Hamtaro, but like, or you can watch Berserk or 97 Berserk. You know,
hey guys, real quick, Society has to bounce. So Society,
Oh shit,
where
man.
are you gonna be?
Yeah, so I gotta go over to my channel because we're doing our best and worst movies so far this year at the midway point. So we're gonna go rant about how shit this year has been for movies because it's actually been quite terrible in 2024.
Mostly ass.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
even the best movies so far this year, I can only say are good and not great, and that's a bad sign for the movie year of 2024. And there's so much crap left to come. So,
God,
Yeah,
man,
boy.
there's only been one movie I've enjoyed. Well, I guess it was technically last year, wasn't it? It was Godzilla -1.
Yeah, that was last year.
yep, that was last year.
Yeah.
well,
Fall
this year I
Guy was
watched
fantastic.
Dune 2.
Dune 2, yep.
Yeah,
Dune
I
2 is
guess I
great.
could see Dune 2. Dune 2 wasn't bad.
Look,
I'll put it to you this way: it's a little bit of a
this year.
as a little bit of a preview. Justice Smith has been in 2 of my top 5 worst movies so far this year. Yeah, that guy he may be my least favorite actor in Hollywood right now, and now it's a hard title to take. And Seth Rogen has had that for about the last 10 years.
Agreed. I
Oh.
fucking hate Justice
Oh,
Smith.
God,
I don't
Seth-
get it.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who
Yeah.
it is either.
Detective
I think I might know who it is.
I get the only way I can
Sure,
describe to
Mike
you who he is. I
Rogen
get kicked
more.
off of YouTube.
Oh,
so I'm
okay. The Fall Guy. If you haven't watched it, very good. It's very funny and very tongue-in-cheek meta. It's very aware that it's a movie inside of a movie.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So when's your show
Here,
start? Society here in a few minutes, or
like literally like 12 minutes. So yeah, I
Okay.
gotta hop off.
All right, man.
Please
Well,
don't lose
I
any
hope if anybody's bored with us talking, go check out Society in 12 minutes.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit.
bye.
See you later,
have a
man.
good
Bud.
night.
So Justice Smith, in case anybody needs a refresher, I can see why he was a
Wait, he's
little
not
at
dead?
a loss for words.
He's not dead.
No.
This guy?
That's not the
No.
guy from Gen V.
I don't
I
know.
didn't know
That's
he was
that's
in
another
Detective
generic
Pikachu.
brown guy.
Oh, because that dude died this year. Like he died in a car crash.
Oh, really?
He's
That's
the
okay. I feel bad
he's
about
the
that.
lead from the American Society of
They look
Magical
alike. I'm
Neros.
sorry, they look alike.
They don't all look alike, Darnell.
Those
Generic brown Hollywood actors look like all other generic brown
if you
Hollywood
put them
actors.
near each
To be
other, they
fair-
look very similar.
To be fair,
All IT
Well-
guys look the same too. Changed my mind. You can't identify one from the other. I guarantee
No,
you.
we were talking about
I've done it
kids.
for 20 years. I'm everyone's name in my department.
My kids are going to see the sequel and original trilogy, and I have the books in digital version ready for them to go when
Is-
they're done. When you're
It's
done,
just
guys,
me.
this is what's happening next.
So
Does does Justice Smith look like a white version of Jay Barshaw?
Yes, yes.
Oh my, yep.
oh my
damn.
god.
Damn.
Well, except Jay Baruchel. How do you pronounce his last name? Baruchel.
Baruchel.
He's
I thought
actually
it
a
was
decent
Baruchel.
actor. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
debatable.
actually he's got a little more. He's not just I'm a little nerdy.
when he's doing more than pod humor, he has range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll admit,
this.
dude,
Great
is
at tech
one of my favorite bad movies is The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I've watched
Never
that
seen
fucker
that.
like 5 times. It's like, wow,
God.
this is Nicolas Cage, man. It's in
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage. It's pretty good.
Exactly. That's the why it sucks.
So how
Oh,
funny is it that Nicolas Cage is seen as like the quintessential actor, but like good actor who's in shit, who was good at his time, but is now just in shit to pay the bills.
No,
He's enough to
I
make me
think-
watch any movie now. If he's in it, I'm like, I'm
He's-
curious. I've got to
I go
see
back.
it.
I go back to the
Yeah.
episode of. I go back to the episode of Community with them
Yes!
going and doing a class
Yes!
about is he a good actor or a bad actor?
That's a good episode.
Nicolas
Okay, so-
freaking Cage.
Cage.
So I would say this.
I'm a cat.
I would say this. I about Mr. Nicolas Cage. I think he's horrible. I think he's one of the most overrated actors there is. He's had one good role his entire career. That
Playing
was
himself.
leaving. That was leaving Las Vegas because he was playing himself. But I was on an episode. I was on an episode of. After the weekend, and we were doing a fan casting of if they ever did a live action Thundercats film. And because Nicolas Cage is so extra and so over the top, he is perfect for the role of Mum-Ra. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And that's why, how can you hate Nick? He is all of those things. That's why I don't understand why anybody could hate him. I mean, he's
had some
Nick
decent
Cage.
roles in good movies. Like, he was great in The Rock. Just the fact, well, it's funny because he was written that way.
Face Off is another. All of his bad movies are still
Con
good.
Air,
Face
bro.
Off is
Con Air is
Con Air. I love
so
it. He's so ridiculous in that. But honestly,
so much cast.
National Treasure for me is like the quintessential Nicolas Cage film. He's
you know
just
what
like
he's
he's
attached
eating
to
the
that
scenery.
sounds
He's
really
over
good.
Oh, okay, The Rock.
Spider-Man Noir.
Okay, now The Rock is, so you got Sean Connery, who again has no acting range whatsoever, but he's great. You got Ed Harris, and the unsung hero of that film is Michael Biehn.
Michael Biehn,
See
But
John
that-
McGinley, dude.
And that film, I mean that film just from the ensemble is going to be good. Con Air, the same way, just the ensemble of actors that he has. Nicolas Cage cannot carry a film by himself. He can't do it.
But he has,
and they've all sucked.
National Treasure.
But have they sucked?
It's
have they sucked, or have they been really bad but good movies?
It's subjective.
Okay. Now
that's the thing. It's a spectrum. Community had it correctly. It is a spectrum,
dude. I have liked more Nick Cage movies that I've not liked, and the ones that are really bad, I've liked even more.
It's so strange.
Now, my
movies.
example, like my two favorite films that are so terrible that they're awesome. First one is Masters of the Universe. That is just god awful. It is so god awful. It's amazing because Frank Langella is just chewing the scenery in everything he is in. He is dialed to 11, and he said to this day that is his favorite role ever. And
he had a lot of fun doing it.
Oh yeah.
And the next one, Flash Gordon. Again, so god awful. It is.
I couldn't finish it the other day. I've seen it a million times. I couldn't finish it the other day.
The soundtrack sells it for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, come
Which
on.
is funny because Freddie Mercury.
I'll be back. Oh yeah.
No, was that before
So
or
good.
after Terminator 2? Is that like a reverse Terminator when he comes out?
That was
and
way
goes out of
before
the red-
T2. That was still in the that was 87, I think. Was
Oh yeah, I forgot T2 was like early 90s. I forgot.
Yeah, early 90s. Yeah. Now some of Nick Cage's newer movies, what the independent horror movies that have come out, those have been pretty good. Like not even just like bad good. They're odd.
Now the film he did, which is basically Five Nights at Freddy's with up and called Five Nights.
Oh
at
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Willy's Wonderland. Willy's Wonderland.
Now the best part about that film, Nicolas Cage does not say one word.
Correct.
Best part.
Oh no,
He does not say
I
that.
never heard anyone say Nick Cage movies were bad before. I just
I mean,
you might not have cared about that.
you don't have to say Nick Cage is a good actor. I'm not gonna die on that fucking hill. Okay,
He's like a cult. He's like a cult hero now.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
And he knows he's bad.
But he's
He
got
knows he's
so much goodwill about him. He's everybody loves, even if he's bad, everybody
and
still
that's
loves
the other thing.
guy.
Yeah, and,
Just so
and
much-
also he's a great fucking dude. He's pretty fucking on the level.
No, he's an asshole. He's a
really?
fucking
I mean,
asshole.
he could be an asshole, but he's not.
I've dealt with him.
He could be a lot
this
worse.
town.
Oh, you have.
Yes.
Well, he is a drunk. He is definitely a drunk. We know that. So
yeah.
Hey,
Well,
no,
the
no,
reason he's
no,
even
no,
doing
no,
any
no.
of these movies is to
What's
be
wrong with
suspicious,
being
to be
drunk?
perfectly honest.
Honestly,
Not just a drunk. not just a drunk, an obnoxious, belligerent drunk. Obnoxious. So
I
fuck
can
that
I
guy.
can totally see that. I would still love to hang out with him sometime.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
yeah.
thing, he
We're
played
We're gonna go pick a
version.
fight because Everybody's looking at me weird.
I always used
You gotta have some kind of
there's always,
self-reference.
those people
Well,
you don't like
well,
or you wouldn't like,
well,
but you know you would
well,
party
Iron-
with them.
Well, Iron, if you ever get to hang out if you ever get to hang out with them, I'll let you know right now. There was one bar in Las Vegas you are not invited to.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's mine.
Oh my god. It depends
won't
how
bring him
liquored
with,
up
don't
me and the
worry.
cage get.
Like,
No.
the greatest party
Go ahead.
I could ever imagine in my college years would be to go back in time to the early 90s and go to the same party that Charles Barkley and Bill Clinton are at. And I can't say I'd like either of them as people, but partying with them would be fucking wild.
I think for me would be if I
Well,
could
party with-
smoke weed with Alex Jones and just have a conversation.
Oh,
Him and Joey Diaz at the same time.
Professor, go party with Dennis Rodman. Why would you party with Dennis Rodman, Professor?
Oh no, Dennis Rodman would be at the party, obviously. I mean, Charles Barkley's there. Dennis Rodman's going to be there. That shit's going to be off the chain. It's going to be insane.
I know there's another story about I have a story about Mr. Rodman.
Where's that chocolate cake? Where's that chocolate cake? Where's that chocolate cake?
What?
Where's that chocolate cake?
Do you mean this chocolate cake?
That's my face.
You want this cake?
I want it.
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 You want
I was saving it because I got nausea by that pre-cooked mini rotisserie chicken.
What the hell?
What am I?
Okay, somebody's pretty high for this.
Away.
This is like Taylor Swift as the news.
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
Ta-da!
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
I want it.
You want this cake?
Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
Fuck.
What the hell?
Oh damn.
We're gonna be cursed now. We're all gonna be forced to like.
If you want to see a movie where he talks about,
and watch our live.
if you want
I
to see a
suddenly
movie
have
where
this urge
wanna
to do a
talk
rail of
about-
coke.
If you want to talk about desserts in a movie, watch Peggy Sue Got Married. When he's waiting for her to come downstairs, I think her mom gives him Rice Krispie treats, and he's like eating it, like disgusting, like talking about the Rice Krispie treat. It's so weird. But that's the only part of the movie I can remember is when he's standing there, like, oh, Rice Krispie treat. And he's like talking about it. I'm like, I went to fucking almost into double ages. Like, man, this scene is it's blowing my mind. It's bad.
Yeah,
but it's
what
good.
I haven't seen that newer movie with him. The one that all the memes of him and the
Bearable Weight of Massive
Mandalorian
Talent?
in the car.
I was
Yeah, I've
actually
heard
impressed
that's
with that
actually
movie.
good though.
Isn't he playing himself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
parody of
Like,
himself.
He's playing like an exaggerated version. But
Yeah,
I was
like Flight of the
expecting,
Conchords.
How can he exaggerate himself anymore?
I was expecting funny, but it was not. It
He is like
wasn't
walking
funny at all.
exaggeration. Or like, okay.
I got bored with it.
Dear God in heaven, that
Really?
is now going to be that is now going to be in my head all night. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's still right.
Not one cake.
I'm gonna come to your bar and be
Not
like,
gonna
"You
get
want
past
this cake?"
Yeah, I'll go to your bar
Where's
night. You
the
want this
chocolate
cake? I want it.
Thank God.
Just
Thank
show up
God.
with some chocolate cake.
He's like,
Thank
"At least
God,
I'm off
Iron,
tonight."
just do it.
Thank you. Yes, Selena. Exactly. I'm up tonight. Thank God.
Darn. I'll
Actually,
do it later.
speaking of desserts, that Grandma McFlurry is actually delicious.
What does it taste
Oh,
like?
It is good. It really is. I tried it the other night. I'm not kidding.
I tried it earlier today.
What does it taste
it's
like?
pretty
What
good.
was it?
Looks like it
What
just
is
has
it?
every candy ever in there, and I'm kind of curious.
No, it's,
I don't. Whatever it is, it was delicious.
it's like cookie or something.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not. I'm a fan of sweets, but there's something. I don't know if y'all have it out there because I know we have it here in Las Vegas. The pink box, the Fat Elvis donut, the Fat
Those
Elvis,
donuts are good.
the Fat
Yeah,
Elvis
I was gonna
is
get
just
their
ridiculous.
when I was there in Vegas. I wanted to get that Fruity Pebble one they had or whatever.
Yeah.
That was good too.
We'll have to do that next time.
But
I was drinking
Fox
that
is a shit.
$15 pina colada. I'm not buying again.
Dang.
Yeah, at that carousel, it was like $15 a disappointment.
I am
Did
just
it
gonna
have
say,
at least good rum in it? Like, what the hell? Why is
No,
Steve
like
doing
God,
this?
no.
I could have
No.
bought
Oh, no,
$15
no.
and got me a whole case, or just bought me some.
Wait, where did you get that? Was that at the hotel?
No, so right in front of the Pink's Donuts or whatever it's called, there's like this
yeah?
little carousel right there.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought their pina colada, and I was like, "There's basically nothing in here."
Yeah, it's
Like I just got
like a
just gave me
thimble full
pina
of
colada.
well.
Like I would give this pina colada to a 5-year-old, and they wouldn't feel nothing.
Like, pregnant women drink this.
I would have probably felt it. Pretty sure.
Now we were talking about the parody where Nick Cage plays a parody of himself, and I haven't seen that yet. But
Everything.
did anybody watch the Jean-Claude Van Damme
JCVD
show where he
I
played a
have not.
parody
Oh,
of
I haven't
himself?
watched it yet.
I have not. I have it, but I haven't watched it.
I haven't seen it.
I know it already got canceled, but I was really enjoying the shit out of that.
It was funny.
He leans into how big of a joke he had become
Mhm.
after his heyday in the 90s.
After Street Fighter.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Doing the splits every 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that another movie so bad it's good, or just dog shit bad?
It's just bad.
Yes.
It's bad. It's just
Which
bad.
one is it?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
So long since
It's
been-
another Masters of the Universe.
Raul
Ronald
Julia's
Julia's
last
every
movie,
scene
yeah.
he's in, and he knows he's in a shit movie like Frank Langella. He just chews that movie up. It's just like for Master Universe.
Raul Julia's the only good thing in that movie, and I'm still am a massive Street Fighter fan. And when I was a kid, that was my shit.
was pretty good.
Did you watch the '90s Street Fighter anime movie where
I have it on Blu-ray.
Where they have
that
they have
movie.
Alice in Chains playing throughout it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
When Vega
after
fights
like
Chun-Li to Alice in
Yeah.
Chains. Yes, I love that movie.
I will say that. I will say this about the Street Fighter film. You had a very young Ming-Na Wen, who is never bad. That's always a good thing. And just the off the screen stuff where Jean-Claude is just coked out of his mind the entire time, and he's banging Kylie Minogue the entire time as well. Okay, terrible film, but Jean-Claude for another win. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'll say disagreeing on the Ming-Na Wen thing. She was pretty bad in the Batman, surprisingly bad. So I don't know if anyone saw it. I don't remember. Yeah, that's the thing. She's pretty bad in it. Like looking back, as I was watching it recently.
In the Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Who the hell was she in that?
No, the TV show, The Batman.
Oh, I don't know.
The cartoon.
Yeah, the one like the mid. Yeah, she was the police.
I had no idea.
Gosh, what is her name? The police detective, Ellen Yin. Which was
Wow.
surprising because I was like, "Who the hell is this lady? She is awful." And it's Ming-Na Wen. It's like you voiced Mulan.
Just because
and
you're
you
a
went
good
from this?
actor doesn't mean you're a good voice actor.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's
but no,
not
the thing
always
is,
interchangeable.
She was
Need
Mulan.
this. Some people need
She
this.
was Mulan. There's no reason for her to be that bad. But
Oh,
for this, it
you're
was
right,
like
she was.
every line she was reading was just like she was reading a line. Everybody else around her was actually really, really good because the guy who voiced Bruce Wayne was really excellent. The guy who voiced the other detective partner who later became Clayface, he was fantastic. They got the guy from Alfred. I don't remember any of these people, but Ming-Na Wen was pretty bad. I'm like, you just sounds bored. You just sound like you're hiding something. You don't sound like you want to be here at all. Which is like, how could you be this terrible?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. That's also if it's the Batman, that's the one with Kevin Michael Richardson.
Richardson as Joker.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the worst
I
one.
love
Worst
his
Joker.
Joker.
Worst
Really?
Joker.
I liked
Worst
it just
Joker.
fine.
The worst
I
Joker.
thought he was funny.
Definitely a different take on him.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I didn't
He's
like
way
it
more
because that was a
acrobatic
whole.
and
But then
That
again,
whole Batman universe was different. I
But
did
then
not
again,
like that
I don't
show when
hate
it
it.
aired. I had to start watching it to get over to. Yeah, I mean that is the Joker. Everything, even Batman, isn't really like it isn't normal nothing in that shows what you know
Yeah, it was
what you would expect.
Yeah, and I don't know. I always liked it because that was
I
my
like that
Batman
better
as a kid.
than Fear. What was it called? Beware the Batman. The CGI that show was absolute dog shit. The CGI show that came out on Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah,
They tried to do it in the Paul Dini style, and it's crap.
Oh, well, it existed.
What's so funny?
I gotta
Private
know
chat.
what professors
The
laugh
private
at.
chat.
I don't know.
Oh no.
I just saw the
I
private
guess
chat.
we don't get it.
Oh,
So Selena, you should totally Google that.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
See, that's what's so
No.
great.
Go ahead.
All I had to do was
Go ahead
say
and
that,
Google
and
it.
Selena's like, "Don't. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know what it is. I'm
I've
not
been in
gonna.
the
I'm not
chat
gonna
and
Google
people are
it."
like, look that
We
up.
should
I don't
know.
think so.
so.
Iron
just
Oxide's
saw
doing it right now.
Hey, Iron. Hey, Iron.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Did you hear what the creator of The Boys has said a week prior to season 4
Wait,
coming
the
out?
TV show creator, the
yeah.
comic creator.
Was that the thing about
TV show.
if you don't like
The
if you don't
showrunner.
like it because it's woke, go watch something else kind of
Oh,
shit?
Eric Kripke? Yeah,
Yep.
he's a
Yep.
fucking piece of
That
shit.
worked
Cool,
for
I
Doctor
will.
Who.
Yeah.
That worked for Frost.
Which again, if how clueless you are, if you know what that result comes out to.
Always. It's a self-fulfilling
That's what they want.
prophecy.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a whole extra season out of it.
the most obvious one and the greatest one ever is when someone very confidently said, "If you don't like my politics, don't buy my
Don't buy
book."
my
Well, guess
book.
what, bitch? No one did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why is no one buying our book? Well,
Oh, it's the
Well.
same. Oh, it goes back to the reboot of Charlie's Angels. This
Oh,
is a
yeah.
movie not for men. I
Oh,
mean, this is a movie for women. That literally the same article, same picture, everything. Next, not a couple days later, why aren't men coming to this movie?
Yep.
Right.
They said it's not made for you.
Yeah, it's not.
And then they were mad because they did
the
the
men
people
didn't
they
go.
said
Men didn't
not
show
to go
up.
see it didn't go see it.
Just
And then she
like
pissed off all of
Which is
Hollywood
funny
by-
because which is
just
funny.
like
Go ahead.
Kathleen said, that she's upset that no one is accepting Star Wars because it's still a male dominated audience. And I'm like, Kathy, you knew this was a male property, and you wanted to turn
purposely
it into
hijacked it.
and you wanted to turn it into a girl brand. Now this
Well, they
is not. Now, this is not a quote from 2012, 2015, 2019. This was this
week.
was, yeah. So this is an admission that because you said that this audience for Star Wars is still male dominated. Guess what, Kathy? You failed. You have failed. You have absolutely admitted that you have failed.
LG, you were about to chime in, man.
I
What'd you
was
have to say there?
gonna say no, you're good, Joker. You're good. I was just saying with the whole Charlie's Angels, I'm like, y'all don't realize they didn't realize that it was catered to men anyway, because it was supposed to be 3 hot women.
Cheryl Ladd, baby. Cheryl Ladd.
Especially the 2000s version. Okay.
Yeah. Even the 70s. It was
the 70s
not,
version,
this
yeah,
was
but
thirsty.
but especially the 2000s version.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lucy Liu.
No.
They managed to make Drew
the Cameron
Barrymore
Diaz
sexy.
and the
Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Like,
the only time Drew
Cameron
Barrymore
Diaz
looked pretty
is-
good.
Yeah, it's because she was
forgot
next to
Poison
Lucy
Ivy,
Liu. That's
yeah.
what that was. It was because she was next to Lucy Liu. That's what that was.
Well, and
But-
those were the 90s it girls. They were considered the hottest girls
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Whether that's a true statement or not, it's debatable.
I mean, Cameron Diaz, though.
But they were the ones that they got them all together in that movie. And I mean, it wasn't women driving the box office. We know that.
Yeah.
No.
So now they took mid in the newest one, they took mid chicks and made them as repulsive as possible.
Yeah.
Which is funny because one of them was the lady who played Jasmine, and she is incredibly beautiful.
Oh,
and like
they hug a fighter. Dude, they will take an attractive actress and make them as frumpy and ugly as possible.
Yeah.
And it won't be for like
did
some
to
big
Sansa.
reveal where they're pretty at the end. It's like, no, this is what you get now.
Can we
This
go to
last-
can we go back to
pretty's bad.
90s? Can we go back to 90s hot chicks that they weren't hot until they took the glasses off, and then all of a sudden they're smoking hot.
Right. Right.
Linda Carter,
Bruh.
who is still smoking hot to this day.
That's funny.
Chick
Yeah,
from
she's
She's
still,
All
she's
That was
still
always my
pretty damn
favorite.
attractive.
Vagabonds. Going back to the Street Fighter thing for a second, the fight between Vega and Chun Li was like my first animated. Like, oh, what's going on down there?
It's like, where are you getting at?
She comes out the shower and like Vega's in her apartment. And they fight, and she like has just like a button-up shirt that's unbuttoned and like a bra and underwear.
No, it was
And-
like it was more like a tank top. Where,
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's it.
It was like a white tank top. It was like slightly wet, so you could see underneath of it.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
animation
Vagabond
before
with the
that,
details.
but that was the first one I was like, holy shit.
Well, and not that scene, as excellent as it is, I'm not going to argue with you. That whole movie, they took the ridiculous storyline from the video games and made it work.
Yeah.
All they had to do was that movie in live action, and they would have had a massive blockbuster that could have fucking stood the time for a while. They could still make good movies based on that IP. They just choose not to. They did the Chun-Li movie with the chick from Smallville, and that was that was worse, I think, than the Jean-Claude. At
Yeah.
least we had Ralph.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
If I was getting like a director to make movies like that, it would be whoever does the Aroni Kenshin live action is like that's god tier with how live action should be.
What I would do with the Capcom fighting properties, put them on the small screen, make a TV show, and then
Animated. Leave them animated.
Well, that would be best animated, but if you're going to do I'm saying if you're going to try to make it work with live action, I'd make it a TV show, going through the Street Fighter storyline, going through the chain of villains each season. Like the first one would be Sagat, then getting into Bison, then Akuma, or Goku, depending on which name you're going to use. But then you could have a spin-off, an episode introducing the Darkstalkers characters, make that a spin-off, and then for a final thing, do a one movie with a lot of the different fighting titles all together.
What I would do, my strategy,
Or
would
even
be
just a
different.
TV special.
I would do
Go ahead.
a straight up Street Fighter 2 movie, and the guy that directed the Rurouni Kenshin movies have that person produce it. If you've seen the Rurouni Kenshin, if you've seen the Rurouni Kenshin movie, it's so good. You just got to watch it. It's one of the best live action adaptations I've seen in my whole life.
I've heard nothing but good things, actually. I would say
keep it. I would say keep the Street Fighter series animated, just because it'll be easy to work with that way. But if they, I don't know if y'all remember when they did the Machinima thing with on YouTube, they did the series. Yeah, that was good too. That was actually
those are
really
pretty good.
It was kind
I
of
I like the Street Fighter ones better than the Mortal Kombats they did.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat one was pretty good too. But like, if you're gonna do something along those lines, sure. But I would say keep it animated because I think it would work better, and you would have less to fucking deal with.
Well, there's a lot of overhead with animation and costs and go ahead.
Well, I don't think you need to have to animate because the cool thing about Street Fighter, if you stay strict to Street Fighter 2, they don't have like superpowers like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Maybe just a few little minor things, but other than that, you can just get straight up martial artists and
they could
make
ground
a martial
it.
art movie.
That's the direction I'd go with. Very, very limited, like spectacular moments, maybe just one or two here and there, but keep it even within. Set some rules first so that the show can't jump the shark later on, or movies, depending on
It would be funny if like there was a scene where like someone was trapped in the corner and someone kept doing the low kick as the person's getting up.
That would be that'd be fucking hilarious.
I still want I still want live action Thundercats. Just not now. Not in the
now.
current Hollywood system. No, but
not
God, can you imagine what they would do to
fuck it
Chitara?
up.
Come on.
She'd be a dude.
Yeah.
No,
She don't look
no,
good.
that whole movie would be a furry fest.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that would be a
And not in a good way either.
Exactly.
They would make Panthro.
There is no good way with furries.
They would make Panthro literally.
I don't know.
be a black
Chitara
dude.
was pretty hot in the 80s cartoons.
Scratch my belly.
Yeah, Panthro would just show up and it would literally just be like just a black guy.
A black dude
no,
like some
no fur, no ears, nothing.
Vin Diesel in his prime would have been my pick for Panthro.
And
Yeah,
but
you can pull that
it's
off.
kind of like if you did like a Piccolo today. Oh, my bad.
this might be this might be an unpopular opinion, but I also really liked the 2011 Cartoon Network Thundercats series.
I never watched.
That's not unpopular at all. Everybody loved that show.
Yeah, that
show
one was pretty
great.
good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That
when
was
they were
really
doing the remakes of the 80s cartoons right. You had a decent G.I. Joe show. Masters of the Universe 2000 was fucking bad. That show was great. The fight cinematography throughout that show was spot on. They treated they gave it just enough seriousness and respect to kind of elevate it, but they were still very
and the Thundercats, you got this.
They respected the source material, and that Thundercats was fucking great.
You got this. You got a more depth of character of like Chitara and Tigra, and even the kids, the Kit and Kat, and the
Wily
best part about it, Snarf did not say a word.
Yeah,
he was just a pet.
That was great. No, that it should have got more seasons. What it suffered, what a lot of those shows suffered back then. Kids started losing interest in toys. That was the introduction of pads and different electronics like that were taking the place of action figures. So that was the reason why Thundercats got canceled. That's a reason why Masters of the Universe, even though those toy sales were pretty decent, it held on for a while. Ninja Turtles suffered it, and one of the best shows. It was great until they brought it back. Young Justice, great show, and they got killed early on when it was good.
Yeah,
if I knew that, I was hollering for them to bring it back, and then if I knew what they were going to do to it, I would have said stop.
Yeah,
last season was the one with the Outsiders.
Yes, and
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even finish the show. They fucked it up so much. I loved Young Justice. I loved it.
And then they also
had a lot of.
And then they also had
identifying with Superboy.
The really good series, Teen Titans, that they turned into Teen Titans Go.
Hey, I'll defend Teen Titans Go. I'm sorry. Teen Titans Go is hilarious.
There's some not bad Teen Titans Go. I would have. My kids like it. It's like SpongeBob for Teen Titans. I wish we would have at least gotten more seasons of good Teen Titans. I don't hate
because I love Teen Titans. I love.
If they didn't replace the original, there wouldn't be so much animosity because I'm with Vagabond. I'm with actually both of you. I hated the show when it came out. Then I watched the fucking movie and I was like, all right, this is what
I told you that movie was so good. Like,
I've gone back and watched the show. It's funny. And
Dude,
it's
the Night Begins to Shine episodes. That song and the fucking episodes around it are fucking hilarious. This homage to that whole like type of that genre of music from back in the 80s and shit is so fucking great.
The cool thing about Teen Titans Go.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say they're self-aware that they're not the other Teen Titans, so they make episode references to the original Teen Titans. Like Robin was mad at the team, right? And the Teen Titans Go, Robin. He's like, my old team was way better, and then he starts describing them. And as he's describing them, they're showing the regular Teen Titans. And then they're like, man, these guys sound so cool. Like, how come we're not like them? And
speaking of sounding, the cast for the cast for that Teen Titans. I mean, Tara Strong, who I have met, who is an absolute sweetheart.
She's so gorgeous. She's so gorgeous.
But if we were to have a conversation, we would probably disagree on probably 9 out of 10 things, because she's a woke loon, but just absolutely amazing talent. Absolutely amazing talent.
Dude, her and E.G. Daily are so fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, they're both man, talk about
Tommy Pickles.
The voice of like the 80s or the 90s and 2000s. I mean,
you know, E.G. was in
they
a
were
lot
in
of
every
fucking movies.
cartoon.
They were in a lot of like movies. Better Off Dead. It was Tara Strong, I think, was in the band. She was a singer at the prom. It was either her or it was E.G. Daily. One of them. They were the singer in the band.
Was it
okay? For Iron, real quick. Oh, my bad.
No,
Tell
go,
them
go,
about
go.
how they killed the original superheroes in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
remember.
Okay, so you know how they're like going back in time and then stopping every
Yeah. Oh
superhero's
God, the
origins?
Batman one.
Oh, hey, Darnell's got to go.
Oh, hey man.
No
Thanks for
emergency. Just the kids and like, Dad, come play, and my wife's like, come on.
That's fine.
So-
You have a good night. Thanks for joining.
Fine, go
They've
be
been
a
gone
good
for the whole
dad.
week. Yeah, they've been gone for the whole week. Sorry, I would stay longer, but they've been gone. I haven't seen them all week, so.
Oh no.
No, thanks for stopping in, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't stick around longer. I know there's all the topics, like things are like really passionate I want to talk about. I don't know where I'll be this next week. Probably MSK's stream Monday, Tuesday night, and then Sham Records on YouTube. AI music, go check it out. Got a few covers. About to throw a few more up. They're really cool. Check them out, guys. Peace out.
Bye.
Later, dude.
Since we have a little break, I just happened to look up on this on Nick Cage. Now, this is back from May 2020. Nicolas Cage to play Joe Exotic in a scripted series
What?
about the Tiger
Fuck
King.
yes.
Oh
Fuck
yeah, I
Fuck
forgot about
yes.
that.
No one else can do it. Him.
No,
Nick Cage
it has to be
him.
Nick Cage. Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
It has
I'm
to
still
fucking
watching
be
that.
Nick Cage.
That
Hell
that
yes. I'm
made
gonna
for
watch it 3
TV
times.
movie of the
Yeah.
Tiger
Give me all
King
the
was
tickets.
shit.
Done.
It was awful.
Yeah,
Done.
screw all
Yeah.
that crap. I want Nick Cage as Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh,
I don't even
that's
care how
amazing.
accurate it
TV show?
is to the true story.
Who's gonna be his
They-
gay boyfriend? His like kind of gay, not gay boyfriend. That's
Oh, the
real
dude with the
casting.
fucked up
Um,
teeth.
No, you should do Don
Yeah.
Cheadle
Don't you?
just for the hell of it, because you know how he was trying. He'll do jokes of
Yes.
like the Captain Planet one he was trying to do.
Oh yeah.
That would be good. Or what's that guy?
Hmm.
Let's see. Seth Rogen should be his. There you go.
Oh,
That a gay
boy.
boyfriend.
he was already gross in Pam and Tommy. I don't want to see him in that. He was disgusting in Pam and Tommy. He was actually
Yeah.
that bad.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
watched that. That was with Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah, Sebastian Stan
Yeah.
and Lily James. Which,
That's right.
damn, it was good. It was sad, but it was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it really fucked up. I mean, it fucked up both their lives pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, not that Tommy Lee needed
Well-
any help, but
You know, the moral of the story, if you're a celebrity, pay your fucking contractors.
yeah, don't be a
They
dick.
have access to your
Right?
home.
But it was also kind of just fun seeing the
Round them up too.
because seeing the change in music tastes. You know,
Mhm.
that's kind of how they tied that in. That was kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
Like
Going
what
from,
he
like-
had to do to stay relevant. Yeah.
Yeah, going from like heavy metal to grunge, and it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
I forgot about grunge.
Mhm.
We were talking about that the other day. It's like, wow, how
Uh,
did grunge
you
go
know,
away?
There's some grunge bands that have stood the test of time, like Pearl Jam and a few others. Nirvana's never,
Obviously,
never gonna
Nirvana.
go away.
Nirvana.
My dad just
Eddie
saw
Vedder.
Jam
But
last year.
And
the
Pearl
thing
Jam.
is,
Yeah.
This mumble rap for Gen Xers.
heavy- right? That's a great way to put it. And everything ended in a vowel. Every sentence of every chorus, and but I mean, that music only kind of resurfaces if you're going to be talking specifically about that era. Whereas hair metal, heavy metal, all of that comes in, that never really leaves.
Mm.
Like you'll see a fucking
No.
action movie, and if they throw some fucking, it could be even a lamer group like Rat or Poison, but you get AC/DC in there, you know, okay, this movie's gonna be fucking epic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like it doesn't
it's
work.
never really going away.
Yeah, you can't put Yellow
Yeah.
Ledbetter in Iron Man and expect it to be any good. You know?
Right.
Anthem rock is always going to be a fucking thing, and I don't care
Yes.
what anybody's
It
opinion about
sounds
it is.
awesome on a
Anthem
big
rock is just
screen,
so
you know?
fucking,
Mhm.
it just hits so hard.
Yeah.
That's why it's always been great.
Yeah, it's never not
Ooh.
going to be.
And you
I
guys
mean,
need to come down to our next Metal Fest. I mean, because they
Fuck yeah.
play other
Yeah.
genres of rock as well too, for like 12 hours straight until your feet are hurt or you got beaten
Nice.
up in the mosh pits and stuff. But yeah,
dude, one of the coolest fucking music festivals I ever went to was nothing but hair metal. Is this thing called Rocklahoma in Oklahoma?
Oh,
And it-
Yeah.
Oh,
They had
Oklahoma.
fucking
I am so sorry.
Rat, Poison, all kinds of shit. Go ahead.
Oh,
Joker.
It was an all hair. It was all hair. The metal.
Pretty much hair metal, yeah. Fucking
Yep.
let's see,
I am
there was
so
Rat,
sorry.
there was Poison. No, it was fucking
God.
great. There
Wow,
was
So
yeah, I
basically,
listened to it all.
so
Yeah.
basically, it's just like a night at Vamps, basically.
no. I've never
Vamps.
I've driven past Vamps. What is that?
Vamps
I thought it was like it's like a goth bar or what?
No, it's a
What?
it's a music. It is a music venue that used to be a gaming bar restaurant, but they took the gaming out, and so now it's just this. So now it's just this kind of like a music club, like a nightclub.
Oh, okay.
Kinda.
Wait,
I might have to
so,
check it
so
out.
are there goth bars in Vegas?
There used to
Okay, there are bars that would have goth nights. The only I
Mhm.
guess the only goth bar used to be called the Underground, and then that got changed to the End, which was like a zombie, which was rethemed to like a zombie apocalypse
Yeah.
bar.
Oh yeah,
And-
we used to
we
go
went
there all the
there.
time for the Walking
that-
Dead thing.
Yeah,
like, they
that
would show The
lasted.
Walking Dead. Yeah,
Well,
I forgot about that place.
Is it
It
still
was-
around?
No, it's not. Now
They-
the Underworld, just that location was just such a bad location because it used to be called the Emergency Room.
Mhm.
Now it's like this, and now it's like this sushi bar. But as far as goth bars, no, there's not a lot of those, which is weird because which is weird because there is a very it's definitely a there's definitely a very strong goth scene out here.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Oh, a few of the guys have to go. LG Professor,
Mm-hmm.
they gotta dip.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
you know
heard
what?
things from you.
We've been
Yeah.
going almost 2 hours. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. I think we covered all our topics anyway. So we'll start with you guys
Yep.
and then we'll do outros. So whoever wants to go first, LG.
Yeah.
ahead,
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Appreciate y'all having me on. It's always a pleasure. I need to get back in here. Like I
Yeah.
said, I've been y'all catch me on Twitter. Dealing with distractors. Well, they're dealing with me. I'm just ignoring them and doing my own little thing. On 210LG everywhere. Instagram 210Law. I've been working on my other brand idea. My website. I do have a little thing on my website for it's like a diary thing. So that shows like some behind the scenes stuff, like on my YouTube channel, some other things I've been working on, and I
What do
might
we call it?
get
Like
monetization,
like a blog.
yeah, like a blog type thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
named it the Emperor's Diary. That's what I called it. So
Oh yeah, I checked that out a while back. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I'm putting some stuff on there, as well. So yeah, check me out. I appreciate y'all. It was always a pleasure.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank
Good to have you
you.
back
You have a
on.
good
You're always
night.
welcome back. Professor, what's going on, man? You got something big planned? You're exposing chest hair, so you must have plans.
It's just out.
What do you think? What do you think the
Fucking
Deadpool
2
helmet's
degrees
for?
outside? This is so I can ventilate. This is so I can cool
Oh
off.
dear God,
It's too damn hot outside to not have
it
my
is
chest
very
out.
hot.
The fact that I have a shirt on at all I have a fan blowing on me right there, and just the ambient temperature in the
Too
house
many
is
jokes.
so bad that my
Too many
freaking
jokes.
my 3D printer that's working on a mouse right now. Sounds like a freaking jet right now, dude. I haven't heard it this loud, but I bought the printer in November, and the ambient heat in the house is shit. But this is Arizona. This is what happens. This is gonna be me all summer. At some point, I probably just won't even have a shirt on. But
here's my temperature in my room right now.
Oh, fuck that.
Jeez.
Why?
And you got the humidity too. I looked down a few
Yeah.
minutes ago and saw they locked my thermostat because of rush hour. So I manually unlocked that shit. We were at 82.
Screw that
It's finally down to 76.
No
And
wonder
I'm
it's
getting it
so
down to 72.
Yeah, well, the rest of my
Temperature
house is cool,
outside
but
and humid is fine.
Why are you in the hot?
your room,
Why are you in the
that's
hot
fine,
box, Vagabond?
He's sweating it out. That's his sauna.
my window unit is all the way on the other side of the house, and then I have another one in the living room. But in the living room, that's where all the animals are right now. So I'm fine. I got 2 fans blowing on me right now.
Yeah, I got the one going. I have the AC going. I keep the AC down, but I'm here by the back door / window. So all the heat all day pours in here. It's the hottest fucking part of the house next to the kitchen. And I happen to have my freaking hot ass rig down here. So it blows air out all the time. So it's just hot.
Yeah.
So no huge plans. I have Dadcast coming up on Sunday. Like I said, I was going to be doing a Dadcast I moved it to Sunday nights. It's easier for me. Saturdays was so sparse beforehand. So I've moved my show to Sunday nights. This Sunday, I'm going to be talking about positive father figures in media. So actually, if anybody wants to jump on and talk about it, if anybody's got any thoughts or things they want to say about that, I could use some extra conversation points or people that want to talk about that. I want to do a video on it. So I'm going to kind of do some research live and just kind of build a little thesis around what I have to say and what, good examples of positive fathers in media ever, really. I'd be scraping pretty hard to find any recent, so I'm probably going to be digging back a little far on this one, but I'll be looking through movies, TV, comics, books, wherever I can find a couple of them. I don't know if I'm going to do a list. I'm not sure, but it's just a conversation I want to have for an eventual video I will produce. And then Sunday night I'll be hanging out with MSK. I'm hoping I've got Yaira read by then. He might want to review it then. I'm not sure. I'll see if we get there. And then let's see, what else do I have coming up? I'm going to be jumping on, not next week, but the week after, co-hosting or guest hosting The Whiskey Capitalist with my friend Sketchy Jesus over on Rumble on Monday and Tuesday. And then what else? I'm trying to think of something I'm going to do for Dadcast on Father's Day weekend. That one I might move to a Saturday night because Sunday's Father's Day and we're all going to be drunk probably. At least we should be. So if I'm trying to get a panel of some dads together to do that. I know Darnell wanted to jump on. I'm going to see who else wants to jump in. We'll talk about some dad topics there that night. And anything else? I'm trying to forget. Oh, so even though I moved my show, I have plans to take the month off of streaming for the most part. I'll probably still be popping in on here for my co-host duties here, but I will, for the most part, be putting my stuff on hiatus while I move everything into Rumble Studio. I'm going to be trying to get all my assets pushed into there. I don't want to pay for StreamYard again, and from a lot of the stuff that I've been seeing, like the built-in campaigns that you can get paid from in there, I'm pretty excited about it. And the ability, they have custom RTMP in there now, so I can dump out to a crap ton of places all at once. I can already stream from more places than StreamYard when I'm in there, and it doesn't cost me anything to use Rumble Studio at all. So I'm gonna go with it until
let us know how that
basically.
Is.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you guys. I'll probably pull you in and give you a little demo. I might be doing some other 3D printing streams as well from Rumble. I tested Rumble the other day when I let the top of this helmet go for 18 hours, and I did it in Rumble Studio, and I just turned the stream on, put the camera up that's inside the printer that you can sometimes see me turn on here, and I let it run for 18 hours. I actually made $20 off that stream. It was kind of cool.
Oh shit.
The Rumble ranted me. But I just let it run, and I popped in throughout the print and chatted with people if there's anything I saw in chat, or just discuss the print that was going on. It's stuff I'll cut out later to use for other content. But and I will be making a video about the build of the Deadpool helmet that I'm gonna get ready for when the movie drops, and I'll drop a little 3D printing video over on Dad Builds about the construction of that. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting so proficient with the thing that I might actually start making shit to sell at some point on it, because I've got to do something with it. I want to see how this mouse turns out right now that I'm printing. There's a lot of
I got a 3D scan of
that I can
myself
print.
the other day.
You 3D scanned yourself?
Yeah, I got at MomoCon there was a company out there where you either they scan people and they make toys. So if you're in your cosplay, they will like scan you, and then you could pay extra, and depending on what size you want, and it's all in color and everything too. And so I just wanted just the scan, and so I did a T pose and then just scanned my whole body. And I mean, there's a few things because of my hair. I don't have normal hair like anyone else. So
yeah.
But other than that, it came out pretty good. So what I'm going to do with it is just put it into ZBrush and make my own custom like helmets and stuff out of it based off my head shapes.
Man, y'all are so cool.
You should make a helmet of your head so other people could put your head on as a helmet.
Yeah, and then they get the N-word pass.
Yeah. That's what you could call it, the N-word pass helmet.
Wouldn't that be
walk around?
No, that'd be a blackface helmet.
Right. Modern blackface. Oh my god, does it?
No, 3D printed mask.
That's what it
All
is.
right, Vagabond, you got anything coming up this week? I know you and other than you and Strider on your double date in Dallas.
Yeah, so I'll be in Dallas if I can. Before I go, I'm gonna do an unboxing video of I got the I Want It All box for Yaira.
Nice.
Nice.
And then, well, speaking of Professor too, and you, Iron, maybe what we could do is like on Thursday, like we did with not with Alpha Core, where we all read it and we all did our review on that stream together or whatever.
Oh,
we might do something like that again or whatever. But
I volunteer.
But other than that, I'm just like I'm gonna read that, doing a review this week as well too. The review will probably be when I get back. I'll do 2 non-spoiler review and a spoiler review.
Channel up.
And then I'm gonna basically I just need to clean up in my house and then get my other camera set up so I can do unboxings, and I'll be doing that hopefully soon.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, Strider, what you got coming up in it?
Yeah, so I'm finally going to read Yaira now that my schedule has cleared up quite a bit. So I'm going to be finishing that, but hopefully before the meetup tomorrow in Dallas. That's going to be great. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be connecting with whoever the hell's there. I have no idea, but probably it's going to be probably significantly smaller. Yeah,
I wish we could
go.
Get a lot of pics, get some footage.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of pictures, and actually, I'm gonna get there on time, so that's gonna be nice. It won't take me a whole day, which would be great. But yeah, I'm hoping to have a lot of fun. Just recently, it's on Mondays. You can usually find me on MSK's Iron Man podcast, and so that's where I'll be. Just recently, I picked up a bunch of like old vintage comic books from. I went up to Galveston, and so I just got some fun little issues here. Yeah.
Oh, dude, which store did you go to?
So it's not an actual comic book store. It was a antique store.
Oh
yeah.
Cool.
I went in there looking for like a ship painting, and I couldn't find anything. At least not to be worth the price that they were charging. But they had like boxes and boxes and boxes. These were just the ones I walked out with. There were lots of old Fantastic Fours there. Some old Supermans. Like they have a good selection. They look really good.
They probably don't even know what they have, so they're probably selling them for pretty cheap.
These are. I mean, I think they do. These are. That's the thing. These are actually pretty decently priced, $8, $9, $10, and then probably my favorite one, this cover of Silver Surfer. It just looks so amazing. I had to have it. But probably the best one, I'm looking forward to this one. Eclipse Comics Swords of Texas. I don't know what this is, but I've never read it all. Yeah.
Professor, you held up that New Mutants. I've been on a big New Mutants kick here ever since I found trying to go back and get every little aspect of the storylines that I noticed that they brought in to 97. And so
this is the
New Mutants was a big one.
the fabled first appearance of Deadpool. I found this in a card shop at a mall. They had no idea what they had. I paid like $5 for it.
No way.
Oh, that you're right. That is the first. I didn't even notice that. Shit, $5 for that? You gotta check see what it's selling for on eBay.
A bit. I feel like maybe I should have it slabbed. I think it's in good condition. I don't know.
Yeah, get it graded.
Might not be a bad idea. Yeah.
Corners are
and Joker's
nice,
voice.
yeah.
What you got coming up for the rest of the week, the evening, the weekend?
Rest of the evening, probably drinking. Because that's just the town I live in. This weekend I'll be watching NXT Battleground, which is actually here in town. But I won't be going live. Monday I will be simulcasting from Legion Talk. We're doing the season 1 finale of House of the Dragon right in time to start season 2 the very next week. Very excited about that show. Wednesday night is overbooked because let's face it, professional wrestling is more entertaining than Hollywood right now. And then Friday, hopefully I'll be also Thursday I'll be on with Roman of the Empire going over episode 3 of The Acolyte. Dear God in heaven, my weekly therapy session. And then hopefully Friday we right back here again. Sorry I was late.
Oh no, it's fine. It's not that kind of show, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least, Drunken Emerald Arrow. Yeah, I know you've been working on getting everything set up. How you doing, man? What you got going on?
I'm a cat. I'm a 6 cat.
Right.
I'm a cat.
Favorite show of all fucking time, right there.
Man.
This weekend is more or less just a kicking back and relaxing. Working on some projects around the house, getting things taken care of. But getting more things together, kind of just trying to map out a little bit of at least one live stream that I want to do. Specifically, it's going to be more in the vein probably of political. Just with everything going on, especially coming up to the 2024 election.
Oh yeah,
it's
there's going to be no
granted it's not a
topics.
moneymaker, it's not a big viewership type thing, but it's just one of those to rant, rave, and bitch about things. So
there's an election. I hadn't noticed.
All right, and as for Selena, I guess you gonna be on anything other than me and MSK's show?
No.
Okay.
Yes, Selena, are you going to be on Rusty?
Well, I'm blushing now.
Continuing the thread of what we've been
Now-
up to this evening in the private chat.
You know, she actually does. She's being modest. She does have some shows in the works. She's been talking to some possible collaborators. I
Yeah.
can't give too much away, but hopefully
you
we'll
go.
see
Very
her
Very cool.
spreading her wings and flying into her own channel sooner or later.
Maybe soon. Somehow.
There you go.
Gotta find the time.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Time is the hard
We
part.
will be back again next week. The mini break is over. Gonna get the show back on track. Hopefully start moving onto some new projects in June. I'll post what's going on the channel on Twitter. You can follow me there. Follow everybody here. Links are in the description. Not going to be doing a long outro, so we'll just leave it at that. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.